What is going on, you guys? It's your boy, Lil Woozy Coochie here, and we're back, episode 26. Back on the grind, hoping to get to a more consistent upload schedule pretty soon here, at least for the rest of the summer. Few things that I did between the last episode and this one is the special spot I was alluding to at the end of last episode was actually this nether area here, so I eventually want to put a quad beacon here. I don't know if I want our wither skeleton farm here or somewhere else. I think I might want it here, maybe, I'm not sure yet. But one thing I do want to do is maybe get another beacon or two for over here, but I also need some more iron for our beacon, because I don't really want to use all the iron we have. But fortunately, we have a ton from mining out that enormous area. And the other thing I did was that I updated to the 1.17 release, and thankfully they have an Optifine preview version at least for that. But yeah, I'm in 1.17, and the reason I did that was so that the updated mechanics with iron ore actually takes effect. So now, if you didn't already know, you can use sort of the fortune enchantment on iron ore, just like you would coal or diamond or lapis or anything. So we can actually like triple the amount of iron that we got from mining out that whole area. So, and then the other thing I did between episodes, which I failed to mention thus far, was kill a metric fuck ton of squids. So I pulled the trigger. I'm gonna use black glass for our tree farm down there, but in order to do so I needed a ton of black dye, and squids are like the best source of black dye for that. So I think I killed, let's see how many I've killed here. Squid, yeah, 466 squids. And with looting 3 you can get almost 5 ink sacs from each squid, which adds up to a lot, but I think I have enough black dye for all the glass that we have for this bottom area. So I suppose we'll see. But first I want to actually fortune all of our iron ore here, so we can actually triple this amount in terms of ingots. So we should get kind of a good amount of iron blocks from all this. So I think I'm just going to take all this somewhere up there and then, I don't know, mine it all. Alright guys, so from my sand mining session the last time for all the glass, there's actually this conveniently mined out area that I did last time, so I went ahead and set up everything we needed to mine all of our ores here. So I have all the iron, have all of our coal. Well, actually I think I left some coal back down there, but everything else too. So I figured we could grab a couple fortune picks and fortune everything down and see what the final haul was from everything. So I have some blast furnaces set up, as well as the furnaces in the same sort of setup I had last time. And then I got some lava buckets. This probably won't be enough. It might though, I don't know. But yeah, I think I'll start with the iron, and then I'll move to the coal. But basically I was just gonna place down a giant block of all this and just see how big it is. So here we go. Holy shit. This is a enormous block of iron. Alright guys, so I finished up mining all the coal and stuff, and I moved all the ores into this one chest. So this is approximately what you'd get if you mined out this ridiculous amount of area. Yeah, so with all this new iron I got, I'll probably set up a few more beacons. Like I think I'm going to make this one a quad beacon. I won't have 4 beacons yet, but once I get them I can just add to it. This is the one that was at the home base, but I'll go ahead and just build one at the home base with this. I'm also going to fill in the one I put in the nether with this as well. But after that, I was going to start sort of knocking out the dirt and adding the glass. I'm not really going to do a time lapse of this just because you're not even going to be able to see the glass probably from the time lapse. The point of it is kind of that the glass is like kind of transparent a little bit. So it's probably not even worth doing a time lapse of. So I'll just start doing it, and I'll check in the intermittent phases to show you guys how it's going. Hopefully we can finish that up this episode and still do something else. There's a few beautification things that I want to do around the world, and maybe even make a blaze spawner or something else I was thinking about doing. Just because we have that nether beacon now, so that's be a nice place to have something else there. So yeah, I'm gonna get started putting these beacons in different places, and then working on knocking the dirt out and getting the glass on. So I'll check in once I've made some progress on that. Alright guys, so I just finished mining out all this dirt. I think some of the items are probably still despawning over here. Yeah, but it actually didn't take that long, but I finished knocking all of it out. Figured I'd give you guys a couple views of what it kind of looks like right now. I'll show you what it looks like up here. Yeah, but it looks pretty good. I think it'll look better once I have the glass and stuff over top of it. And you can like walk over it and stuff. But there's a bunch of these like air pockets, which I realize. But I've actually have so my idea for that is to, since this is going to be a tree farm, I'm going to use like some like logs and leaves and stuff to fill in these air pockets so it doesn't look as like out of place. But I'm also going to need a ton of leaves and logs before I do that. Anyway, I'm going to start probably putting in all the glass now. And I went ahead and converted a bunch over to the black stained glass, but I'm going to start filling it in. And then, yeah, I got it all here. And I left some extra just in case we have overflow or anything. But yeah, I'll start filling in the glass, and then I assume this is going to take way longer than anything else. So yeah. Alright guys, so I put it on the glass. Didn't actually take that long. I just did it in one big long sitting. I didn't really do a time lapse for it either because it's just not really that satisfying, but it kind of looks similar to where it did before, but it's a big enough difference and you can walk over it and stuff. Yeah, this is sort of like what kind of the finished product looks like, or at least the finished product of this bottom part. The tree farm itself hasn't even been started yet. But I'm probably going to work on this a little bit later because I'm kind of tree farmed out at this point. But I've got a pretty cool little idea working in the nether right now, which I've actually gone ahead and start, but I figured I could show you guys this first. Oh yeah. Give me that. Oh, fuck you. Fuck. Bullshit. You're a pussy. Alright guys, so we're here at my sort of wither skeleton farm kind of thing. And you can kind of see what I did already, but really I just wanted to... We have a bunch more spots where we need beacons. So to get beacons we need more wither skeleton skulls. So I figured I'd try and boost our spawns here a little bit by just slabbing over a lot of this area. And I've actually done a lot of it. Yeah, I'm still working on slabbing some more areas just sort of around this. I'm not going to do like a full perimeter. I'm not going to make it perfect, but I just kind of want to boost spawns here a little bit. I also want to get some of the rest of the beacons here. Just so we have a full quad beacon here, and we get all the buffs from that. But just when I'm done here and what I've had before, we got 8 wither skeleton skulls, so I'm probably going to go kill 2 more withers real quick. And add them to the beacons here, but then I want to do something with the blaze spawners, at least just like put glass around it or something, because it's getting kind of obnoxious with these blazes sort of spawning everywhere, just because they spawn here anyway, so I kind of want to limit the number of blazes that spawn Yeah, like that's pretty annoying. But luckily with strength 2, you can just sort of one-shot them all, which makes it a lot easier. But yeah, I'm gonna go kill these 2 withers, add some more to our beacons over there, and then I'll figure out what to do with these blaze spawners. Alright, so step 1, I think I'm actually going to redo that path that leads over here, and then step 2, I think I'm going to box off these blaze spawners, at least for the time being. I don't know what kind of design I want to do. I might experiment with some, but I'm not sure if I'm going to... Oh my god, there's so many. I don't know if what design I want to go with for the blaze grinder, so we'll see. But I definitely want to box them off so they stop doing this to me, because it's really obnoxious. Holy shit. This is trippy as fuck. Oh my god. Whew. Whoa. Oh fuck. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to don't suffocate in walls or launch myself off the edge every time. But for now, this will do. So, good enough. Looks like shit, but good enough. Alright, so I got a bunch of extra glass. I stained it red just because I think that would look the best in this fortress. But I think for now I'm just going to sort of wall off these spawners in their own little area so they don't spawn blaze and annoy the shit out of me for this. So. Oh, no! Oh, shit. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wow, that just gave me a heart attack. Fuck. Will you fuck off, please? Both of you. All you guys suck. Sick. Young moolah baby. Money. What the... Get the fuck out of there. What the? What the? Did he just drop 5 swords? Oh my god. That is obscene. I've never seen that before. That's crazy. Alright guys, so I'll take a short break from slabbing over some areas in the Nether Fortress. And I hollowed out this area because I wanted to add a little bit more to our Nether hub. So currently all we have is this unused storage area and this absurd netherwork farm, which is still working great, by the way. But I hollowed out this area and I wanted to add like little mini forests of the Crimson Forest and the Warped Forest on these 2 sides, and then maybe like some sort of tree farm-ish type thing for these 2, since we're going to have a tree farm for the regular wood in the overworld. I figured we should have a tree farm for the nether and here. But I had some bone meal. I don't really know quite how this works. But I think like you can kind of just spam it. Oh, I suppose it works like that. Well, that's going to be obnoxious, but I got like 10 stacks of bones from killing all those withers in the Nether Fortress, so I'm going to do this once until we have a full area. Alright guys, so here's what I've come up with so far. So I got use the red stained glass for the red area, and then this light blue glass for the warped forest. So I'm going to probably bone meal a few trees and just see what it starts to look like. Add some character to this place, and then whoa, whatever. So I'll decorate this place a little bit. I don't know what I want those areas up top to be quite yet. I was thinking some sort of automated tree killer, but I'm not sure. These things grow pretty tall. So yeah, I don't know what this area is going to be for, but I guess we'll develop a need for that over time. But anyway, I'm going to decorate this, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I finally finished up at least the first iteration of this sort of foresty area. So I got left and right sides. Up here, there's nothing yet. I'm not sure I want to go up here yet, but I've added the trees. I added some more lighting, and then I also have this little gate. Again, I don't really know if this is going to be permanent, but for now, I'm happy with this the way it is. I got rid of a bunch of the chests and stuff I had there, and then I cleaned up this area a little bit, but I still don't really like the way it looks. I just thought I didn't like the way we had all the redstone exposed, so this way is at least I can access it easier, and it's not as much of an eyesore. And then I thought, since the nether wart here was finished growing, we could do a harvest. For any of you who haven't seen how this works. Built this, I'm not sure when I built this, but it was a long time ago. But yeah, so let's give this thing a harvest, and then we'll send the minecarts off. Cool. And it should drop it all back off in this chest here. I think I get about 18 to 20 stacks of nether wart per harvest. But again, it takes a long time for these items to filter. Eventually, I want to redo this item system and get it a little bit faster, because it's pretty slow. But for now, it'll do. Alright, so that wraps up what I'm going to do in this episode inside the nether. We have a bit of a magma cube problem with this, so I'm going to have to figure out how to stop these magma cubes from spawning everywhere. Because we want them to spawn down here on our farm. But yeah, I'm done with in the nether for this episode. I think there's one more thing I can do this time, which we'll finish up in the next episode, but I at least want to start it. Alright, so here we are inside of the cartographer build, and since I kind of been on the run of flooding stuff, so I figured this would be a good time to flood the bottom of this area. So that was my initial plan for this, was to have this area become kind of like an aquarium of sorts. Have different fish and stuff in here. I'm still not entirely sure how that exactly is going to look, but I know that I can start by just sort of flooding this and adding that. So I'll just start with the... so since I want every block from the bottom all the way up to the top to be source blocks, I may have to go about it a little bit of a different way so I don't get water flowing downward. So I think I'm going to have to fill in pretty much the entire bottom and then flood it one layer at a time, which again is going to be more tedious, but I think in the long run it'll end up being worth it. So yeah, I'm going to start with filling in this bottom and getting ready to flood, and we'll see just how long that takes. Alright guys, so that's about as far as I'm going to get on this today. I'm going to wrap up the episode here. I think between episodes I'll probably work some on filling this in, but for today that will be all. Next episode, I think I'm hopefully going to work more on the tree farm, maybe some more stuff in the nether as well. I have a blaze farm idea and a design. Again, it's pretty stupid, but I might try and build it next episode to get us like an actual blaze spawner instead of just killing them manually. So but yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So peace out.